All right, so we're going to start on Tuesday, September 29. For some reason, I don't think the little webcam in the corner is working, but that's okay if you can see the screen. So we're going to start with math. I can make a 10 to solve an addition problem. Worksheet pages 71 and 72. So I'm going to start and just walk through what it means to make a 10 for our problem. And we're going to start with 7 plus 5. So I'm going to show that to you in your packet. You have a chart that looks like this. So I'm going to start. You also have counters that are in your math manipulative bag, that little black pouch that has cubes and 10 sticks. It also has counters. So what I did is I made 7 plus 5. And I think, okay, well, how can I make a 10? So I see that these spots up here are open. I'm going to slide these up because now instead of 7 plus 5, I have 10 plus 2. And sometimes our brains work a little bit better when we're adding 10 to something else instead of different add-ins. So again, I'll show that to you. So instead of 7 plus 5, and I didn't take any away, and I didn't add any on, all I did was move them. So I made a new number with the numbers I already had. So 7 plus 5, and I'm going to move them up, is the same as 10 plus 2, which is 12. All right, now our next problem is 8 plus 5. So now I'll have our 8 up on top and then our 5. And I take a look again and I say, okay, well, how can I make a 10? So this time I have 2 spaces up there and I'm going to move them up to make a 10 and 3. So instead of 8 plus 5, I think, okay, well, how can I go from 8 to 10? And I add 2 more to make a 10. So I change my 8 to a 10, and then I have 3. So 10 plus 5 is 3. So 8 plus 5 has to also be 3. Our final problem that we're going to do is 6 plus 5. Okay, so this time I have to build my number 6, and then I have my 5 down here. Now you can do this with other numbers. You could do this, let's say that I had 8 and 3. You could do it that way too, just using 5 as my add-end right now. So now I take a look. Okay, 6 plus 5, oh, also this is a near doubles fact. 5 plus 5 is 10, so then I think, oh, well, 5 plus 6 has to be 11. So I move these up to make sure that I'm correct. I make a 10 and a 1. 10 plus 1 is 11. So making a 10. So make sure you use your counters and your tens frames in order to use that strategy today. All right, our next part after math is social studies. And for social studies, you're going to do your MAPS book. MAPS lesson 2, pages 4 and 5. So go ahead and you can work through that. For reading, you can read your Book Buddy books. And also there's a story, Roses for Gita. So you can watch that story. There should be a link for you that you can use. For writing, you're going to write another personal narrative. You did such a good job with your first personal narrative on page 82. And so now you are going to do page 83. So choose a story from your own life that you want to share with others. There are slides that I printed off that you can look at to figure out how to do your beginning, your middle, and end. We have your who, your when, and your where in your beginning. Your middle has your action, your what, and then your end starts to wrap it up a little bit. Phonics HD workbook, page 29, you're going to take those different syllables and you're going to put them together to make words. So you have to draw your lines and make new words. See if you can at least do a few of them. You don't have to get all the way finished, but I'd love to see if you can get some of those done. Spelling, again, practice those spelling words that you may have missed. And for Bible today, just practice your Psalm 8, verses 1 through 4. So keep on practicing that as well.